Okay, let's sign in. So sign into PayPal and you should be taken to your account page right off the bat. But this isn't where we're going to be. I want you to go to your Merchant Services page. Now, once again, this is not a video on PayPal. I could go on and on for days teaching you about PayPal. And I'm not an expert myself. I know enough to get PayPal up on my blog and earn money with it, and that's what I want to show you how to do. There are a couple of things you're going to want to do and set up prior to this. For example, again, under the Merchant Services button, you can come down here and set your shipping cost, your tax calculator, your taxes. You need to set a variety of these things so that everything is ready to go and you're ready to create these buttons. So, take a minute if you haven't and research this, set up your taxes, set up your shipping cost, and then come back. Okay. Once you've done that, we're going to go to this Add to Cart button. Now, I have a couple of choices here. I can click on the Buy Now button, and if I only had one product, that's it, one product, I don't plan on having any more products, I would create a single button that's a Buy Now button. But if I were to have more than one button, more than one product for sale on my blog, I would use this Add to Cart button. Now again, believe me, this Buy Now button is the much easier thing to do. The Add to Cart is a little more difficult. If you sell something just verbally and somebody says, send me an invoice, you can send the invoice with a direct link to your PayPal account so people can pay you right there with the email they receive from you. That's kind of a neat service. All right, so in this case, I'm going to click on the Add to Cart button, and we're going to create two buttons. One button that goes right under the product or service we're selling, which is going to say Add to Cart, and then we're going to create a second button that says View Cart. So at any time, people can look at their cart and see what they've purchased and make their purchase. So let's click on the Add to Cart button. All right. Now, when I do this, we're going to go ahead and fill out this information quickly. What is it we're selling? Well, this is a Likeability mug. Likeability holiday mug. Yeah, I like the sound of that. If I were selling more than one thing and I had inventory numbers, I'd put those there. You don't have to. I'm selling this mug for $9.00 with U.S. currency. The buyer default, I just assume most of my buyers are going to be in the United States, so I'll leave that as my default. The weight, which is optional, is 0.5 pounds in pounds. Pounds are pounds. I have a choice of choosing my button style, so I'm going to take the bigger one here. And then under my shipping methods, I have a couple of choices. Do I want to configure my shipping method options for this button? So I can either use my shipping calculation set up in my profile, or I can use a flat rate amount. And I'm going to do that at $5, 5.00. Now make sure when you put your flat rate in, if you go that route, you click on this radio button, or that won't show up in the code when you create it. So I know that it's going to be a flat rate of $5 to ship. Under the sales tax, I've already set this up in my sales tax. It's 4.1666% in Hawaii. Or you can set it up if you have a flat rate for your state. You can just put it right there. I'm just going to leave it here, and I'm going to click on Create the button. Now, once this is done, PayPal is creating all the code I'm going to need. When we come back, I'm going to show you how to take the code and put it in your blog.